While we are highly trained professionals dealing in complex mathematical procedure, we do encourage you to try this at home as it will hopefully enhance your mathematical ability. So, welcome back to 1 Lesson 3 Math. The learning objective for this video unfortunately isn't displayed, but it is to be able to find the volume and the surface area of cylinders. And obviously, as the question says, we've got to do that for part A and part B. So, we've got some formulae there, first of all. C stands for circumference, and that's 2 pi r, and it also equals pi d because 2 times the radius equals the diameter. So to find the circumference, the perimeter of a circle, you would do pi d or 2 pi r. To find the area of a circle, it's pi r squared. So if you'd like to have a go at this question, where you need to find the volume for part A and the surface area for part B of the cylinder, then please pause the video now before I go through the solutions. So, we're going to start off by finding the volume of the cylinder, and to find the volume we need to do the area of the cross section times by the length. So for any prism you would be finding the area of a cross section, whether it's rectangular or triangular, but in this case it's a circle. So the formula for the area of a circle is pi r squared, and we're going to do pi r squared multiplied by the length of the shape, and that's also known as the height of the shape. So it's pi r squared times by 12. If we sub in the value of r, it's pi times 5 squared times by 12. So if this was a non-calculator paper, it's quite likely that the question would say leave your answer in terms of pi, in which case your answer would be 300 pi meters cubed, it's volume, so it's meters cubed. And if it was on a calculator paper, it would be 942.477. Now we're going to round that to 2 decimal places for a suitable degree of accuracy. So after the second decimal place, the 7, I'm going to round. It's got a 7 after it, so that means it's going to round up to 0.48. So our solution is 942.48 meters cubed. So obviously to get the pi, by the way, you would press normally on the Casio calculators, shift and then middle bottom button. Now, to find the surface area, I say surface, my students call me sir, 2 eyes and a mouth basically. So to remember the surface area of a cylinder only, it's going to be the surface area. So we've got the 2 eyes and we've got the mouth. Now the reason I say that is because it's 2 circles and a rectangle, and we need to find the area of them. And if ever you're in the bathroom and you're using toilet paper, if you pull off a piece of toilet paper, you will notice that it's rectangular, and that's why the curved surface area of the cylinder, the bit that goes round, is actually a rectangle. Now, the 2 circles are easy enough. They're both going to be pi r squared because the top and the bottom are circles, and obviously we're going to use pi r squared. However, this rectangle, we need to find the measurement, the top measurement. Now, if we unravel a piece of toilet paper, as I say, this top measurement is going to be the circumference. So it's going to be pi d. So if you unraveled the cylinder, the measurement on this curved surface area would indeed be pi d, pi times diameter, because that would be the circumference of the circle. So if that measurement is pi d, the other measurement is just going to be the length of the shape. So therefore the area of that rectangle is going to be pi d times by L, pi dl, or pi dh if you're calling it height. So the 2 circles are easy enough. That's 2 times pi r squared. 2 times pi times 5 squared. That's going to give us 50 pi. I'm going to leave it in terms of pi to begin with. And then the area of my curved surface area is pi times diameter. Now the diameter is going to be 10. So to get this top measurement here, the circumference of this circle, it's going to be 10 pi multiplied by the length of the shape, which is 12. So therefore the curved surface area is going to be 120 pi. So then we can add these two together and we get 170 pi. It would be meters squared if it was on a non-calculator paper, But if it's on the calculator paper and we have the pi button, shift middle bottom button, our answer is going to be 534.07 meters squared. Okay, the 7 has a 0 after it, so it would be 0.070 if you wrote down the full calculated display, but I'm going to round that to 2 decimal places, so it's 0.07. So 534.07 meters squared because it's surface area, it's area, so we use square units. Okay, so I hope that's been helpful. Hasta la pizza, arrivederci, so long, goodbye, ciao for now, au revoir, we'll see you next time.